Okie dokie. This is still first day. Obviously, completely different scenery now. Gone a few K's out of Brizzy. Still looks a bit dry at this point. It is about 35 degrees. Roasting hot. Through the trees. And so we are currently heading to the border. Dude cutting the grass. Hello. Sorry about the fly splattered on the lens there on the left. Can't remember if I take that off or not. Yeah, so bit of the Aussie countryside. Obviously with the GoPro it's throwing it back a bit, so all those hills are probably a lot closer than you look in the picture. This road, I think, I'm not sure if this is it, but Lions Road I think it's called. And we're heading towards the border between Queensland and New South Wales. So we go straight into New South Wales on the first day. Old tractor. Motocross on the back of the back of a ute or whatever you want to call it. So this bit of road was pretty nice. Slow sweeping bends. But this is where we head towards. Well, the road just follows a river, which is there. Follows a river, and I think it's an old railway line. I'm not too sure. But we just keep. It's like proper twisty. Every single bridge is either like those concrete slabs, or even just like a skinny little wooden bridge sometimes. So it switches back and to over the river about, I don't know, 6 or 7 times. So obviously it's a nice little twisty road following the bottom of this valley. Can't remember which point we go under the railway. As you can see, it's still green. Australia. Yeah, I was surprised actually. 35 degrees, heading for 40, and it was proper green. And obviously by this point, the inside of my elbows are cremated. Bit of gravel. I think. No, over the river again, that's what they said. That's just me checking to see if the camera is still on, because the battery life on the GoPro, I was never sure how long it lasted. depending on how long I kept it on charge, obviously. It would take forever to charge though. I carried a battery pack with me as well. So this is coming up to the border, I think. We've got, I don't know what the cattle grid's for, don't say cattle. The camera's there, I don't know why they have cameras there. I don't know, checking plates, but there's no plate on the front of the bike anyway. So now, after probably about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, we're already in New South Wales. This road was a bit sketchy. There's quite a lot of gravel on it. Still nice though, scenery was awesome. And because of all the trees and that, it was a little bit cooler than in the full sun, which helped. Still getting used to the bike. Even though before we set off, we replaced the front brake lines with braided brake lines, and no matter what we did, I think it's the master cylinder's a bit worn out or something. The front brake's just a bit on the dodgy side. Well, compared to a sport bike anyway. So we're getting used to the brakes a bit. Having to brake a bit earlier. Obviously doesn't tip in as quick as a GSX R. And I think, I don't know if we're coming up to, I think there's like a little, this is where we pull over. I didn't know he was gone in, nice indicator. Just gonna discuss what we do, have a bit of a drink of water, I think. And then just off to the right there that you saw in front of us was this other road. It doesn't look steep at all there, but it's a lot steeper than it looks. Anyway, this was just a slight little detour. There's just like a little lookout thing. That car's nicked a nice shady spot. This was like proper sloping on the left, so I didn't want to put my bike there, it'd probably fall over. So I'd rather point my bike uphill. Any bit of shade's a bonus. Roasting hot. This is where I have to chop the footage. I proceed to leave the camera on. That's what we went to have a look at. It's the railway climbing in elevation, and so it has to go through the side of the hill. And carrying on down the valley, which is quite twisty. As you can see from we only see a couple of vehicles coming the other way. Hardly any people around. Quite an enjoyable stretch of road, actually. I think it's still Lyons Road. This is that part of the old bridge? Or the new one? Can't tell. There's like bits of the old bridge that they have to leave up. You can't knock them down because they're listed or something. Like it. Quick nod. Yeah, so there's like loads of rickety old railway bridges. So the road just goes underneath them. Old wooden structures. Very tight one. So this road is heading. Well, we've sort of gone inland a bit from Brisbane, and then coming back towards the coastline. We don't actually see the coast on this first day. But where we stop to camp at the end of this few hours, going under the bridge again. So where we stop to camp, I can't actually remember the place, what it was called. We got there pretty early, set up tents. And then walked into the little village town, grabbed something to eat. No, I know why I was there. Bit of construction on the roads going on. Don't know if they're widening it or what. Widening the... Well, that's a bit sketchy bridge. Widening the bridge, I think. So we were camping right next to this. It was like it was a caravan park, really, with a few camp spots. We were next to like a seawater lagoon thing. It wasn't tidal or anything, it was just like a saltwater lake.
It was about a quarter of a mile from the sea. Back into across this river again. Cow. I think that's an old bridge. Yeah, or is it? You can't knock it down because it's listed. Over the river again. Yeah, so on the whole, a really enjoyable ride on the first day. Once we got out of the city of Brisbane, it was like this all the way. Another bridge. Nice little spot to learn. Under our railway line again. I think that's on in use actually, because I think we go over the top of it at the end of this clip, I think. Couple of bikers, no idea what they're doing. Couple of Suzukis, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Not paused it to have a look. Over the river yet again. Oh, cars. Wow. Suzuki Swift. Sketchy wooden bridge. Yes, when you go past these houses in the middle of nowhere, you get the faint waft of a certain herb, shall I say. Yes. Quite prevalent over in Australia. So this is where I think we join the main highway that would follow the coastal route again. And our first overtake. Big minibus. Smoked him. And that's the end of the clip, I think. See you next time. In a bit.